Final score, Cardiff City 3, Wrexham 0. Is that a fair scoreline? Yeah. Is it a sign of progress by Wrexham? Yeah, I would also say so. This was a tough game to take on in any circumstance, and especially when you got so many players who were important to the team who weren't able to start the match. Del Morgan, Luisha Doran, Erin Lovett, Rosie Hughes, of course. I must have missed somebody out. And also, of course, Hannah Kerikopoulos, whose season hasn't really properly started yet. So to go there and stand up to Cardiff was good. It's got to be said that, although, like I said, make no bones about the fact that Cardiff deserved a comfortable win, they didn't make all that many chances in the penalty area when you look back at it. And the goals we conceded really were avoidable, if we're honest. The early goal, which really hurt us, is a long ball over the top, and Katie Sharp is racing back. It's an awkward one, played in behind her. Up against her is Eliza Colley. Bolland comes a long way out, which I think makes things harder for Sharp, to be honest, because she can't try and just win the header and put it back to her, and Colley just tries a speculative lob when the ball bounces kindly for her and managed to get it over Bolland and inside the right post. To be fair, Bolland made a couple of decent stops and good interceptions as well. But we conceded the second, again, to Colley. And yeah, we had little spells where we were able to get the ball down, put a bit of pressure on. But in general, we didn't move the ball around as well as we normally can. Rosie Hughes coming on early in the second half gave us a bit of hope. And in fact, immediately she had a lovely little touch and we nearly opened Cardiff up. But we didn't really get good service up to her. She wasn't able to influence the game all that much. Third goal came when the substitute Tia Richardson scored after a brilliant retrieval by another substitute, Cook, on the left flank, who chased the ball, looked like it was going out. I've got to say, I thought there were 2 fouls on Wrexham in the build-up. But fair enough. And the fact of the matter is that Bowen smashed a good chance over the bar soon after that. Bolland made another decent stop. And at the end of the game, it could have been more. But the fact is that when we played them at the start of the season, we looked on our knees for the last half hour. This time we didn't. And I think with a bit more confidence in the side through having more of the senior players available, we might just be able to get at a team like Cardiff. Lily Jones as well, by the way, didn't complete the match. I think, to be fair, being brought off because she's not yet fully fit as far as I can see. She had a decent game in the middle of the pitch. And also, we've got a big game coming up on Wednesday. So again, that's also a disadvantage. But, you know, a battling performance, and if we just... Well, it's ironic, isn't it? I thought we actually defended the box fairly well, but individual errors allowed for 3 goals. So we just need to tighten things up a little bit on that concentration front, perhaps, and maybe be a little more confident on the ball. And, yeah, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Player of the match for me, Phoebe Davis, who I thought did exceptionally well on the right side of a back three. Won a lot of challenges and looked to bring the ball forwards, especially in the second half. But ultimately, yeah, okay, we lost 3-0 at Cardiff City Stadium. It's, as Steve Dale said afterwards, another big step forwards for the club in terms of its development. And we move on to Wednesday, when the trip to TNS is a proper big match. Oh, another derby. Let's see what happens. With the final score of Cardiff City 3, Wrexham 0, I'm Mark Griffiths from Wrexham AFC.